All right, welcome back to another reaction video with me, Brittany. Welcome. So here's where we left off from the last episode. What happened? Oh yeah, Rochelle didn't make dance captains. She was dealing with that, and Cleo is 100% trying to like sneak her way into A Troop, and Ozzy and Heath, I hate him, are like battling it out. But they like figured out a way to put their differences aside to like dance together so that they could like convince Nick that whatever, blah, blah, blah. And also I love Nick, I think he's phenomenal. Something else happened. Oh yeah, the trio, Piper and her two best friends, Finn and Amy, became friends. So, yay! Let's just get right into it, shall we?
Previously on the next step.
Previously on the next step.
What did I tell you?
I need to be the alternate.
And why?
Does Izzy come back? Oh, I hope she comes back, you guys. If she comes back, I'll be so happy. I will be so happy.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're working on my nationals dance right now. There's a lot riding on this dance. 1, 2,
sorry. Can we take that again?
Yeah.
Messed up.
The last time Nick saw it, he told me if Henry didn't improve, he'd take him off the dance. 5, 6.
No. He said to you, I think you might need to kick him off yourself. It is your decision, Summer. Get some backbone.
Yeah, that was awesome. Just remember the 6, 7, because I love that part.
Yeah.
I just realized why it's so difficult for Summer to kick Henry off, because it's her boyfriend. I completely forgot about that for a second. So the stakes are way higher for her. Okay, so no wonder she's like, ooh. And then also like Nick will kick him off.
Yeah.
Super sharp.
Whoa.
Okay, from the top. How about we take a 10-minute break?
Okay, confession. I kind of saved my book reports the last minute, and I still need to read the book.
Oh, girl, we've all been there. We have all been there. That was me in high school. I was the person who would be dancing and then be like, oh, crap, we're running rehearsal 30 minutes late, and I haven't even started my homework.
You brought Heath along just in case as well. Yeah, some good thinking, DC. Great work.
Nobody asked me to come in today. Yeah, I'm an alternate, but I always gotta be ready just in case.
Summer sucks as dance captain. Like, the only thing she has to do is, like, man the team, and she's not even doing that. Come on, get it together.
He just kind of showed up.
I'm going to dry off, and then I'm going to watch this choreo. Okay? Okay. Good. Happy. Great. Excellent.
That, kids, is what happens when you try to be positive about everything. You break. You snap. You have to express yourself. Whatever you feel. Pick your moments, but yeah.
I hope so. Are you okay?
I think so. Are you okay?
Are they gonna kiss? That's funny.
I think so.
Nothing good happens in the dark.
Nothing good happens in the dark? I disagree. I think people really let themselves go in the dark. Maybe I've had too much wine. Take it to the top. That song was so good. I think it was season 2 that we did that. I love that song. I actually really like that song. As I just said.
Hey, is everyone okay?
The power's out in the entire building.
Guys, power's out.
Everyone okay?
The power is out. But if you see the dancers, they are I'm gonna give you guys, they're very clearly lit. It's lit, there's lights. Maybe it's the emergency lights. I just realized. Oh, there is emergency lights, I just saw. I'm gonna take that whole part out.
Stick around, okay? I'm gonna go see if I can fix the lights.
Well, I have this dance down, and I'm more than happy to stay till the power comes back on, but
It's so nice to see Amy's name on the producer. Amy Wright is a producer on The Next Step. I just love seeing that, because she never got the producer title when we were on, and she deserved the producer title. So it's just nice to see her name.
You know what? I think we should call the power company to see how long this is gonna last.
Good idea.
My phone's all out of juice.
The power company? Who's the power company? It's just funny because Watching this as a kid, I would totally buy that. I'd be like, yeah, okay, power company. But, and that's another thing too, like, I'm 25 years old. I'm an adult watching this show, so if the power goes out, there's not much you can do. Like, there's no one you can call, there's no one you can, like, I'm sure there is, but, like, I've never had to figure that out. As an adult, you understand that, like, the power company, like, I don't know what you would even, how you would even begin to find said power company. As a kid watching this, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, he's calling the power company, but oh no, his phone is off. Oh no, you know? I'm not trying to shame anyone for watching this when you're older, by the way. If you're older and you're watching the show, like I know a lot of you guys comment that, I like it because there's no shame in watching this stuff. I think it's so fun, and if it makes you feel good, then watch it. Like, why not?
Don't even worry about it. I have my charger in my bag.
That's not gonna work. Your charger's not compatible with my phone.
Right.
Not to mention there's no power.
His delivery on that, I actually really liked his delivery on that. He said he got offended by... That's actually a smart choice because the comedy is in he's so offended that you would even assume your charger is not compatible with my phone. Like, how dare you have the audacity to even suggest such a thing? It's funny.
Power.
That's funny.
You need power to charge a phone? You know what? I have my phone in my locker. We can go use.
Something else too that they do a lot is like the characters that are kind of ditzy or like not the sharpest tools in the shed, as they say, they make them so stupid, like so dumb. It's funny, but like really, really not there, like stupid.
Use mine. Someone's got to supervise these two.
Actually, Heath, I think you should go to Studio 1 and rehearse there.
I may be an alternate, but I'm part of this team. What's it gonna take for them to accept me?
Okay, let's...
Don't do anything, because we won't accept you. I don't like Heath. Do you guys agree? Do you guys feel that same way too? I feel bad for him because he's like just trying to like be a part of the team now, but oh gosh, it's just something about him just rubs me the wrong way. Just the fact that he's like, I'm amazing, but like he's an alternate. Like there's no self-doubt, which everyone has, and he's not 100% vulnerable. He hasn't been totally, completely vulnerable with us, the audience, yet. So that's why I'm feeling like I don't feel anything for this character other than just like, oh God, we get it, Heath. You want to be on A Troop, you know?
Ozzy's my ride home, and I guess he's not leaving.
She's back! It's Izzy! Izzy, you're my favorite. Do you? I love you, girl.
Sorry, did you want to dance in here?
Prediction. These two become best friends. Or they date, and it really irks Ozzy. That's my theory. I think I might be bang on that one. Tell me, correct me if I'm wrong. And then maybe I'll like Heath, because through him showing his vulnerability to Izzy, we, the audience, will also love him.
Hello, my name is Nick from the Next Step Dance Studio. I'm just inquiring about the power outage here.
I'm very good at accents.
Wait, so they found the power company? I don't know how they did it. Also, no, Ozzy is terrible at accents. That's something that we would always do on the Next Step, is like mimic an accent and be terrible at it, usually British. I know why, because this Next Step is huge in the UK. I know that half of you guys, minimum, at least half of you are all from the UK. Am I right? Am I right? So that's why we always like make British references. That's why Miss Kate went to the UK to like judge there or whatever.
Very well, my good man. Ta-ta for now, old bean.
We're the only ones without power.
You know what?
Sorry, I keep stopping it. I know you guys have commented. They're like, I don't know. Someone commented something which I found was hilarious. One of you guys commented, I don't know what's worse, all of the ads in this video or all the times that she keeps stopping in between the episode. Which, first of all, I have a couple things to say that. Number one, the ads are there because, well, I do this because there's nothing else that I can do right now to make money. And also, you guys enjoy these videos, And I feel like we establish some kind of a relationship here, but like, this is paying for my rent. So that's reason number one. Number two, what was number two? Oh yeah, that I keep stopping it. This is a reaction video. So the whole point of this is to hear my commentary on the episode. If you want to watch the episode, you know where to find it. CBC Gem if you're in Canada. I don't know where else. Wherever you are in the world. Anyways.
But just follow me.
Maybe we should just do it like one more time. The lights are gonna come back on any minute, and I really want this to be perfect, okay?
We've been working at this choreo for a while, but Summer seems so...
She just needs to be real with him. She needs to be honest with him. She needs to say to him, you're not picking up the choreography, you know that you're slacking, and Nick told me, like, she needs to tell him, Nick told me that you're gonna get kicked out if you don't pick it up, so I want to spend time helping you learn the choreography. Like, she should just be real with him and, like, be upfront, because honesty is the most important thing in any relationship, and beating around the bush for their feelings is not going to get you anywhere, because it shows that you don't respect that person, that you don't think they can handle it, which is in a way very demeaning and kind of condescending in my opinion. So by her doing this, she's like belittling him. But they're holding on to that card so that she can like have this thing luring over them, and then he's going to get mad at her for not telling him later. That's what it's going to be.
Lily brought us down to the basement to check the main power source. It's kind of freaky.
The music that they're playing with these three like investigating. It's really cute.
Interesting.
You know what I kind of wanted to happen when the blackout happened? I was like, this is like the time that we did that sleepover episode. In season 1, we had that like all A Troop did a sleepover, and I feel I wish they did that, like where everyone was just like, well, you have to stay here because the power's out. Like, let's sleep over, or they just did a sleepover episode. I think that would have been cool.
When you spend so many hours in old studios,
because I keep stopping because my train of thought, it just goes everywhere. I remember when I was in my at my studio, we used to do studio sleepovers. My old studio, the first studio I competed with, they used to do sleepover nights. So every dancer would come over, bring a sleeping bag and like your pajamas, and then like all these snacks would be laid out so you could eat all this junk food, and then we would play hide and seek in the dark, which is the most fun thing. I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Even as an adult, I would do this as an adult. It's just so much fun. And then we would like make up dances and perform them for each other, and we would watch movies, and it would just be like this mega party, this like big sleepover. And we would do that for Halloween. We would do that for all these different events. We would like have these parties at our dance studio. This episode just reminded me of that. That's why I brought it up.
you learn how to keep the building running. Someone turned the power off and then took the key.
Someone took the lights out.
Someone sabotaged the next step.
We have to get to the bottom of this.
And my theory is that this episode came out during Halloween, maybe? Or maybe this is because it's CBC Gem, it just came out all at once, like it does on Netflix. I don't know. Let me know.
What's the problem between you and my brother?
I can't really explain it. Here, let me just show you. Here, stand up.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna be me, and I'm gonna be Oswald.
All right.
So you're about to go into kickball change.
Okay.
And then Ozzy sticks his foot in between mine.
Oh, so you fell.
I mean, technically I didn't fall. It was more of a stumble.
This is why Heath and Ozzy have been fighting for years?
We've done a lot of mean things to each other since then.
Oh.
Their whole rivalry started because Ozzy tripped him? Okay, but why did he trip him? Again. Maybe you guys can answer this question for me. Why did he trip him? Let me know.
Now that I hear myself talking out loud, it does sound kind of ridiculous. Maybe it's time to let go of the past.
Oh no. Okay, so him and Izzy don't become like best friends. This is like the end of the rivalry. So he meets his sister, and his sister convinces him that he was being silly this whole time, and that like all of their fighting was for nothing. This is another thing. One conversation makes you like let go of your principles that you've been holding on to so strongly for all these years, or however long. I don't know how long it's been. That's a fast shift to make. But again, this show has to like tie things up really fast just because of the time constraint. And like they want a lot of different things to happen because they have all these characters, like storylines to go through.
Past. Never mind. No, it's not.
Wow, you're like, whoa, he just had such a profound understanding of like how to let go of this. Like he's maturing. Like, wow, he's figuring out how to like let go. And then and he's like, nah, never mind. I was right.
Honestly, fine. I'm happy you're here going over it with me. I don't need anyone else.
No, they need to be here doing spacing. It's not fair that you're putting in the most work on your dance and they're lounging. I'm gonna go get the rest of the team. I'll be right back, okay?
Run after him. If this means that much to you, run after him. No. Or like at least run to the end of the studio and be like, okay, how can I fix this? And turn back. But that's probably, maybe she was directed to do that because she's probably about to do something.
What did I do? Maybe
She needed to deliver that line quickly, that's why.
I should have told Henry the truth from the start. This is getting a little out of control.
You may as well confess, Kenzie. We know what you did, and when, and where, and how, and sometimes why.
I'm the bad cop. Listen, Kenzie.
That was funny. I'm a bad cop, but he says it with a smile. Great delivery.
Who has the most to gain by keeping everyone here?
Now that I think about it, I know exactly who would have a motive for turning out the lights.
Henry. It's not Kenzie. It's not Henry. We're running out of suspects.
You named 2 people out of all of A Troop, who I'm assuming was there. How are you running out of suspects?
What about Heath?
Heathcliff, of course! Some people just don't change. Come on, let's go.
I know why I didn't think of Heathcliff as the first suspect. Because I never think of Heathcliff, ever.
Okay, I was just gonna say, why didn't he think of Heathcliff right away? Also, Heathcliff is a phenomenal character name.
Not only did I get to work on my dance, but I got to make a really great friend too.
Hey.
I love her. She's just so sweet and she like uses her personality for the character really well. Like, and I think in this show you kind of have to, because things move so quickly, you don't actually have a lot of time to prep the character and to do the prep that you would do if you got like a proper script. To be fair, I don't know if the script is the same in these seasons as it was when I was on the show, but a lot of the script was improvised, as well as like you would get some lines that you had to say, but for the most part it was quite improvised, at least when we started. So I just love what she's doing with the character in terms of like the awkward like quirkiness, and it seems to me like that's who she is, the actress, and so she's really like leaning into that, which is kind of sweet. Because she's comfortable with herself, you just love her, because no matter what she is, she's just comfortable being who she is, and it's just really admirable.
We're having fun. We're dancing together.
With Heathcliff.
Yeah.
Heathcliff.
My sister?
I love how every time he says his name, he has to say Heathcliff. Heathcliff.
Hanging out with Heathcliff?
We want to know where you were when the lights went out.
I was getting a scone.
Prove it.
I ate the evidence. I don't have it. What?
Heath has no way of proving his alibi. He's clearly the culprit.
Wait. I have the receipt.
They just jump to assumptions so fast. Like, they're just like, okay, so immediately, here's my thought, and this is the fact. Like, that's the way it is. It's so funny.
Timestamp checks out.
See? It pays to keep all your receipts for tax purposes.
How old is this kid? How old is this kid? 17? Maybe 16? And he's worrying about taxes? No, he doesn't have to pay taxes. That's actually so sweet, because he probably does it because like his parents do it. So he just like keeps his receipts for tax purposes, but he doesn't have to pay taxes. He doesn't have a job. He's a kid. That's so funny.
The only thing that saved today was hanging out with Izzy.
Are they gonna be best friends, or are they gonna be best friends?
I don't know how to tell Henry that if he doesn't do well on this dance, Nick is gonna pull him off.
Well, you can start, Summer, by just telling him.
I know you cut the power in the building to keep rehearsing your choreo.
Question, though. How could she have cut the power? Was she there? Wasn't she in rehearsals? Let me just keep watching.
Henry, I wasn't worried about the choreo. I was worried about you.
Well, you never gave me any corrections. How am I supposed to improve, Summer?
I didn't know how to tell you, and I just thought if we kept practicing, then it'd get better.
As dance captain, you have to be able to have these difficult conversations.
I'd have a hard time giving correct.
What did I say? I was right.
We know who built the Eiffel Tower. It was...
Hey, you can't just tell me who I can be friends with. I don't need you looking out for me. So butt out, Oswald. I have to stand up to Ozzy because I'm not a baby.
This is why I love Izzy. I love Izzy because she just stands up for herself. She's like, hey, listen, you can't tell me what to do, okay? And then walks away. Ooh. Yes, girl. You do you. Stand up for yourself. Assert yourself. Give yourself the respect that you deserve.
Anymore. He doesn't get to treat me that way.
This is another thing. In dance competitions, you don't have the choice of your lighting, so this would not happen. Like, you would have a well-lit stage, and you're there to show off your technique, the choreography, your interpretation, your artistry, your performance. Like, there's all these things that they're grading you on. And you're not allowed to, like, request to turn the lights off. So this wouldn't happen at nationals or internet. Like, that wouldn't happen. But again, this is a different world. It's not the same thing. But anyways, I always remembered, like, you have to remove the real world thinking from this, because it is really like a different universe, if you think about it.
The flashlights are incredible. It makes the dance so magical.
I love the flashlight dance.
Right now, I really don't feel like I'm a part of the team. But that doesn't mean...
That's because you're not. I don't like Heath still. I still don't know anything about him, really. Like, I know that he's paranoid, like Izzy is. Izzy likes him, so, like, okay. But there's just something about him that bothers me. Still, I don't know what it is. I just want to see more vulnerability from him. But yeah, like, I think he's redeeming himself through time. Like, it's little moments. Like, the moment with him and Izzy made sense because, like, oh, yeah, they're kindling a friendship and she's seeing the good in him and she sees these things in him that are actually kind of nice. Like, he was really nice to her. And so there you're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, maybe he is normal. But the fact that he's complaining and being like, I don't feel like I'm a part of the team. Like, work harder. Do something about it. I don't know. And also, being an alternate is still great. Like, just learn your choreography, do your job. That's all you can do. I don't know. That's why it bothers me when people complain about the position they're in, but they're not willing to do anything differently. It bothers me. So that's why this character bothers me.
Fake friends shake hands, I don't even care. Loose lips sink ships, better be aware. I gotta pull the plug when the...
Oh, that's what that move was. Because I was literally like, what is that move? But it makes sense with the lights, I suppose. Even still, it just looked funny when they were rehearsing it.
The fools get shouted. I gotta bail when the room gets crowded.
Bravo! Bravo!
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he not a dance teacher? Like, shouldn't Emily be there to, like, facilitate this? Or whatever? Because she's the dancer and he's just the business guy, right? Am I wrong? Is that just something that they had to do because maybe Alex wasn't available to film this episode? That's probably what it was, now that I'm thinking of it. So they were like, he's the, like, parental figure and he needs to be there for it. That's why.
Oh, that was breathtaking, guys. Oh, I'm speechless. Get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow. That was blimey, that was incredible.
So, do you want to do something, maybe?
I'm a little tired from all the rehearsing we did today, so I think I'm just gonna head home.
Okay. I tried to spare Henry's feelings.
Summer, gotta be honest. No, this chair is very squeaky. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, Summer, come on. Not everything is hunky-dory. Not everything is like the most perfect thing in the world. Get it together.
I hope we can come back from this.
Well, that's it for today. Excuse excuse me. Wow, I just burped. Great episode. Thought it was phenomenal. Final thoughts. First of all, Summer needs to figure it out, okay? She's gotta be honest. She can't always be positive, you know? It's just not the way you can live your life because negative shit happens and you've gotta deal with it. You've gotta be honest about it. I can take these off. That's thought number one. Thought number two, wow, I'm just realizing that my headphones, when I have them on, I'm probably screaming. Really? Oh no.
You're just
Very loud. All right, anyways, as I was saying, Summer needs to figure it out. She needs to be honest with Henry, and also he needs to be more understanding that she's just a person who finds it difficult to communicate negative things to the person she loves. What else? Where's Piper in this episode? She wasn't in this episode. That makes me sad. Also, Izzy, we need to bring her in more. I think she's the star of the show. I think either something's gonna happen between her and what's-his-face, Heath. I very much dislike Heath. Still, because again, yes, he opened up a little bit to Izzy, but first impressions are very crucial because they really set things in place. I think I'm coming around to Heath, okay? I don't totally hate him anymore. Hello, Baba. Hi, buddy. Heath, I'm coming around to him. I can see that he's not just a total asshole. But yeah, I still need to see more vulnerability from him before I'm totally on board. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sobel says hello. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, that's the day, bye.